Okay, hey y'all. It's been a year since I made a YouTube video. We're just gonna skip past that and act like I made one last week. But today I'm just gonna be doing my makeup routine. It's not really gonna be a tutorial. I'm not gonna really talk you through it because I wanted to tell y'all this story about a crazy coworker that I had. And yeah, this is just why. One, I'm always right. Anytime I have a weird feeling about a person, I always get proven right. So I'm gonna just keep going with my gut feeling. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. So the summer of my senior year and the first summer after my freshman year of college, I worked at a sub shop. And I think this was the second summer that I worked there. But yeah, the workplace was already a crazy place to be. It was just so many different characters. Anyway, so it was this guy. I think he worked at a different location and they brought him to help our location because we was broke and we wasn't making no money. True fact. So then, yeah, the guy was kind of weird, but I don't like judging people. Well, I do like judging people, but I be trying to give people, I don't be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. Let me stop lying. He was weird, but I just wasn't saying anything at that point because there wasn't any tangible evidence of the weirdness, and I didn't want to look like that one person, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, whatever. Mind you, first red flag, he used to bike to work. I'm not saying it's weird to ride a bike, but that man did not live a bikeable distance. Like, take a Uber. You're biking 20 minutes to work in the summer, you think you're normal? Nah. So yeah, he was kind of weird. So I remember one of the first days we working together, we had to like break down boxes because we were like unloading like chips or something. And he pulled out a pocket knife. I was like, okay. I was like, it's kind of weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, people collect rocks. They collect collectible items. And he was he collected pocket knives. And he was telling me about how his collection was so cool. And like, he just had all these different colors and all this stuff. And I was like, okay. Collecting knives and bringing them to work, kind of weird. So I remember like the next day I was talking to my manager and like my male coworkers, and I was like, don't you guys think it's weird that he like brings like pocket knives to work? Like, you don't think it's a little bit odd? Like, maybe it's just me, or like, am I like, you know what I mean? But they're like, no, like, men, they're like, no, like, that's normal. Like, people just have protection. We're in a white area. We're in the middle of a white area working at a sub shop. You know what I'm saying? We really need weaponry for, you know? But they was adamant on telling me that nothing was wrong. And then he would make a lot of the female coworkers really uncomfortable. And like, he especially like this one underage, mind you, he was like 21 at the time. And the girl was some like in high school, probably like 16 or 17. And like, bro, they would be in the back stocking chips together. And I would be talking to her, I'm like, girl, like, this guy is kind of weird. She's like, yeah, like, he makes me uncomfortable, blah, 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 blah. I brought it up to my man. You see how men are useless? This is when I really learned that men were very useless, because when I brought it up to my manager and my other male coworkers, they're saying, oh, she likes the attention, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so no one's gonna do anything. I made sure to tell my manager, I said, Mr. Manager, do not put me and this boy on the same shift together, ever. I don't care what you have to do to that schedule. Just make sure we're not on the same thing, like, period. Because the guy was weird. And then like, I had other stories of my other coworkers talking about how he made him feel uncomfortable. And like, apparently he was making remarks about somebody's body, blah, blah, blah. I was just like, yeah, because I knew that man was weird, but when I was trying to say something, they're trying to act like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy, y'all. I know what the heck I be talking about. So tell me why. Tell me why I come in the store one day and everybody's talking. Apparently something happened. I hate missing the good stuff. That's what I really hate. I'm mad that I missed the good stuff. But basically, they were saying that the police came to the store yesterday. The police was at the store. Why would the police be at a sub store, at the sub shop? They're not getting a sandwich. Like, what's the police there for? Apparently, that coworker had called the police on himself. You know why? Because he threatened to stab his fiance. Do you see why I'm never wrong? Because I just knew. I knew he was weird. I knew he was weird. And you couldn't tell me, and bro, don't let nobody gaslight you, please. I'm not saying that you think weird stuff. But like, you have a brain. You have discernment. I don't know. I just knew the guy was weird. So basically, yeah, he called the police on himself because he got in a fight with his fiance. Mind you, he lived in his fiance's parents' house. He lived with his fiance. His fiance lived with her parents. He lived in the house with the fiance and the parents. I don't know what marriage you think you'll be doing when you... Let me mind my business. I just know it's not gonna be me and my fiance living in my parents' house. But yeah, that was the case of the crazy coworker. And I don't know. After that, first of all, there's a lot of things that job taught me. That job taught me that people do not listen to you. Even if you're right, nobody listens to you. And that job also taught me to speak up and speak out and speak for myself, because nobody cares. And that's just a fact of the matter. Sorry. Nobody cares. Also, let people look at you crazy. You're not crazy. I'm not crazy. Okay? I know what the heck I be thinking, and I be right. And I be right too. That's why I like being right, you know? I feel like it's a part of my nature. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I thought this story would take a lot longer to tell, but here I am done with the story and doing my brows. So I guess I'm gonna just finish the whole face, and I'm gonna show y'all what it looked like in the end. All right, y'all, I lied. I told y'all I was gonna just finish my makeup, but that job in general deserves its own story time, because that was the craziest job I've ever had. 100% the craziest. It was just a crazy place to be with a lot of crazy people. My brows are not looking how they should, but it's okay. Here we are. But no, let me tell you about my coworkers. Some of them were cool. A lot of them were cool, but I had a coworker that was addicted to I don't know, honestly, I'm not gonna go ahead and say that. Let me not put those allegations on them. But they was definitely doing some type of hard. Also, that job taught me that, like, you think do drugs? No. I don't know what I can say on YouTube, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. But everybody else, no, not even everybody else, but the palm coloreds, they be having fun. They be having a ball. She would be in that bathroom for 15, and I know she's not using the bathroom. She would be in the bathroom for 15 minutes plus, and she was not using the bathroom. And she would come out all energized. I'm like, girl, it is 9 p.m. You've been working all day. You do not have this energy at the end of your shift. We know what's going on, but girl, in my business. Okay, and then I had my manager, or like the owner or whatever. He was this really short guy who told us way too much about his personal life. First of all, I don't like when people tell me too much about their personal life, because it's really not my business. That's a lie. I'm actually nosy. I don't know why I'd be lying, but no, but sometimes it's just like, okay, like I'm just trying to get through a shift, man. Like, you're not paying me that much. I don't know, like, I don't ever wonder about what short men do in their free time. That's my thing. No hate to the short men. Y'all deserve love, you feel me? But you're like 5'6". Why are you telling me about your sex life? I don't want to know that. I'm 17 or 18 or 19. Like, I'm in high school. Why are you telling me this? And they used to be real flirty with the coworkers too. Mind you, most of the staff was in high school. Don't know why you're getting real friendly with some high schoolers. Like, okay, a little weird. But no, like he used to just sit us down, give us these little story times. Oh, that time I got a yeast infection. Like, why? Is that normal? I know people want to, they be talking about, oh, we a family. You know, the jobs, I'd be like, yeah, we're a family. But are we really? And even if we are family, do we have to be that close? I mean, I just feel like that's not really a requirement. But no, that was him. And then what other crazy coworkers? The rest of them were cool. The girl that did drugs. There was a guy that was fresh out of jail. He was really nice. He was probably one of my favorites. No, he was a cool guy. But no, I really drew the line at my manager. And he, child, let me not even get into that. He's from DC. Mind you, Portuguese man from DC. That used to love. Oh, you know what he used to love calling his mostly black staff? Guess. Just guess. I'm gonna give y'all some time. Did y'all guess it yet? Yeah. He used to call us that. And I was like, do not ever in your life refer to me by that word ever. I will not answer you. I don't know who. I don't know how y'all do stuff where you from, but it's not gonna fly over here. I don't live my life like that. I would rather not have a Portuguese man. You know, the OG, you know what I'm saying? The first colonizer. Like, really? It's giving 1400 teas. You know what I'm saying? Like, this sounds really familiar. You know what I mean? Real familiar. But, yeah. That's where I first was acquainted with the idea that black men were the weakest link. Now, y'all can argue with me, but I just know that when I brought it up to my black male coworkers, they were all fine and dandy with being called an N-word by a white man. So I was the only one. Why am I always the only one? I don't know. When I tell y'all, people at that job made me think I was crazy. But I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not a crazy person. Everything I do is 100% justifiable. I'm not crazy. Am I crazy for not wanting to be called the N-word? Huh? Am I crazy? Am I crazy for not wanting a Portuguese white man that was like 5'6" calling me the N-word? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. I don't know, but they made me think I was crazy. They called me a madman. But child, let me tell you. Oh, mind you, I was getting paid $10.50. And that was because I was like a shift leader type thing. But the other coworkers weren't even getting paid minimum wage. I think minimum wage at the time was like $9. Bro, that could not be legal. There's no way that's legal, bro. There's no way that it's legal to blatantly not pay these people minimum wage. They were getting I think minimum wage was like $9.60, and they were getting paid like $8.50, bro. Like, like that's actually not legal. Like, where's the freaking, I don't know, IRS? Who you gotta call? Ghostbusters? No, at that moment, who do you call? Because you're getting paid below minimum wage. That's illegal. Like, but the reason why they paid them under minimum wage was because they were like, oh, like you guys get tips, but like the tip is like $2 a shift. So what tip am I really getting? Look, also, you know what that job taught me? These companies don't care about you. Your job doesn't care about you, first of all. You all need to understand that. Because first of all, the fact that so many women had complaints about that weird guy that rode bikes to work, a lot of women complained about him. I was just the only one to be really direct and upfront and be like, don't put me on the schedule with this man. But everybody had something to say. Everybody thought he was weird. Your job doesn't care about you, because after all those complaints, nobody did anything. Oh, he's a good worker. Like, bro, he's a good worker, but he brings knives to work. You know what I mean? Are you gonna balance? Like, is there like a I don't know, like, can we find some type of middle ground? Like, he like talks weird to the female coworkers. He brings knives to work. Is there, you know what I'm saying? How much are you really bending backward for a good worker? And how good of a worker is he? Really? You know what I mean? That you put every other worker's life at risk. But if I say something now, they'll just say, oh, promises of reacting. So I just made sure I was good. Make sure you don't put me on a schedule with him. Y'all can do whatever you want with that boy. I don't think I can really think of anything else to say about that job. Oh, they also used to short people's checks. Like, whenever you got a check, you would 100%, like, you need to check the hours to make sure the hours matched up, because sometimes they would take hours away from your check. And you would work, like, let's say you work 35 hours, they might pay you for only 30. So that was that as well. There's no reason why this place was still in business. There was no reason why this place was still in business. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face, and I'll be back to show y'all what I look like at the end. All right, I'm back. So this is a finished look. This is literally my everyday look. I only have one makeup look. Please don't ask me, can you do a smoky eye? I don't know. I don't know how to do eyeshadow. I mean, I do, but I don't be doing it. I look like this anytime I beat my face. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hopefully, y'all, I'm gonna start getting more consistent with posting videos. I just gotta get used to his format. But yeah, let me know what other kind of videos you would like to see from me, like Q&A or like tutorial. I don't even know tutorials on what. I don't even know. It's you people that beg me to make this YouTube, so I'm just here to fulfill the GGets. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah.